All right. I'd like to call the Tuesday, December 16th, 2025 council meeting to order at 5:33 p.m. Clerk, would you please take the roll?
Yes.
Recording in progress.
Mayor Oberlander.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Mercer. Councilmember Olin.
Here.
Councilmember Schaefer.
Here.
Councilmember McHenry.
Here.
Councilmember Supple.
Here.
Councilmember Naplin.
It looks like she's now dropped off.
It looks like she dropped off. Hang on a second. I've got to re-promote her. She's rejoining. She's here.
I'm here.
All right. Do we have a motion to approve this evening's council agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
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 All those opposed, please say nay. Motion passes. And with that, we move on to comments for the audience. It does look like we have an audience member, so I'll go ahead and read the rules into the record. During the designated public commentary period at city council meetings, individuals are allotted 3 minutes to speak, while representatives of organizations may address the council for up to 5 minutes. Before presenting, kindly disclose your full name and city of residence. Each speaker and all remarks shall be addressed to the city council as a body and not to individual members of council or staff. The city strongly advises submitting verbal comments in writing to expedite subsequent correspondence. Written comments must be received by the city clerk's office by noon on the meeting day, addressed to P.O. Box 1300, Duval, Washington 98019, or deposited at the City Hall drop box located at 15535 Main Street Northeast, or by email. Please be aware that the City Council, its boards, and its commissions accept public comments only from in-person attendees at the meeting. The Council does not accept handouts or printed material during public commentary sessions. Information intended for the mayor or the City Council shall be directed to the City Clerk, who will disseminate it following the submitter's instructions. Upon receipt, the City Clerk will receive written public comments and subsequently furnish them to the City Council or the relevant board or commission. However, it's important to note that written comments will not be orally presented during the council or applicable board or commission meetings. Any written comments received after the noon deadline for written comments will be shared with the council at the next council meeting as part of the city's clerk's report. We do have written reports and a planning calendar included. We'll go ahead and open public comment. Does the member of the audience that I can see there wish to provide public comment this evening?
We have Councilmember Wiggins with us.
Oh, okay. I could not tell. Welcome, Councilmember-elect.
Thank you. I'm just here listening in. Thank you, Mayor.
All right. Then I guess I didn't need to go through that. We'll go ahead and move on to written reports and planning calendar, which is in the council packet, and then on to existing business. First and foremost, do we have a motion to approve Agenda Bill 25-71, final plat for Batten Creek?
So moved. Do I need to read it as full?
No.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Second.
All right. Director Laniszewski, would you like to provide a brief overview before the vote?
I will defer to your city engineer. She was asking to share her screen somewhere in the eosphere.
Oh, you're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Aha. My computer decided to restart while we were all getting ready. So fabulous. So I was just going to share my screen. The agenda bill has all the information for the final plat. They have gotten us. Can I share my screen?
You should be able to, your panelists.
Okay.
The link is working.
The link is working.
Howard Lip's respond. Thomas will respond.
Haha, there it is. Share. So I hope you can see it.
Yes.
Okay. So they got us this is the third page of the final plat map. There were a couple corrections, just in language, and then ensuring that they had all of the right tables. So the curve tables and, everything for the saved, trees, which is on the third page. So they have retained trees with the numbers and the curve tables and line tables. Those are the biggest things we wanted to make sure that got in here. But other than that, unless there are any questions, I don't have much to share other than their final plat or their P plat expires, on December 31st of this year.
Looks like we do have a question from Councilmember Napland. And since we have a motion and a second on the floor, this should be discussion.
Hi, thanks. Yeah, I was just curious if the knotweed will be removed from that native growth protection area.
Yes, that's a great question. And that is listed in their mitigation plan, as something to remove along with the Himalayan blackberries and other invasive, and nuisance weeds. So it is part of their mitigation plan.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Great. Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
All those opposed, please say no. Motion passes. Moving on to Agenda Bill 25-72, approval and ratification of emergency declaration for December 11th. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Excellent. I will start just to provide a brief update for the City Council in relation to the state of emergency, as well as what's going on in our region. As you all know, we experienced historic flooding in the Snoqualmie River Valley and in Washington State late last week, affecting many of our unincorporated residents, as well as several counties throughout the state. Declaring a state of emergency is one of the ways that we open up resources in our community to provide shelter, to provide food, to support any overtime of our staff that needs to occur for monitoring conditions, et cetera. I did want to share with the council that I was in touch with the new county executive last week in regards to the flooding. I have been in touch with our King County Council member, Sarah Perry, as well as our Congresswoman, Kim Schreier. Today, for those that may not have seen, the governor and King County executive and several others, including people from the Department of Transportation, held a press conference and have confirmed that this is the largest natural disaster in Washington state history, which is truly pretty incredible. There are still dozens, if not hundreds, of roadways, sections of roadways that are still closed statewide. And we learned today that Highway 2, just to the north of us, will not be passable for months to come. As some may know, there continues to be flooding and levee breaches in South King County, and a massive recovery effort will be in process once the storms complete. We will still be in a state of emergency for a while longer, at least. We have 2 more storms rolling through this week, including high winds expected this evening with 1 to 2 inches of rain overnight. Blizzard conditions expected in our mountain passes. And with the wet ground, they're expecting additional landslides and trees going down across the region. So just wanted to give that brief update, as well as remind council that the city did not have any reported damage within our city limits. We have been receiving calls and requests for support outside of our jurisdiction in the floodplain, et cetera. However, we do not have legal jurisdiction over that area. That is the responsibility of King County. King County is managing that emergency. And our emergency manager has been also in touch to offer assistance if and when King County needs it. The emergency will not yet be at recovery phase until the floodwaters completely recede across the county. So we ask that people have patience and wait for the process to play out as the county, the state, and FEMA work on procuring contractors and processes to properly dispose of storm debris that may exist throughout the region. With that, are there any questions or further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 All those opposed, please say no. Motion passes. And with that, we have no further business and we are officially adjourned for 2025 unless the worst happens in the next 2 weeks. So thank you all. Happy New Year and great working with you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.